It's 2026, and AI agents are one of the most exciting and fast moving areas of AI. They're becoming incredibly powerful, and if you've been watching from the sidelines, it might feel like you're getting left behind. Then you look at some examples or tutorials, and they seem way too technical. But here's the truth: agents are a lot easier to understand than they first appear, even if you have zero coding experience. In this video, we'll break it all down: what an agent actually is, how it works, what it can do, and finally, step by step, how to build your own. No coding required. Let's start with the definition. An AI agent is a system that can reason, plan, and take action on its own based on the information it's given. It can manage workflows, use external tools, and adapt as things change. So, put it simply, it's like a digital employee that can think, remember, and get things done, especially in customer-facing roles like the front office. So, what isn't an agent? One of the biggest areas of confusion I see in the difference between agents and automations. Here's an example of a simple automation. It runs every time a contact is created. There's a 10-minute delay, and then it sends a personalized WhatsApp message to the user. It just follows the rule and does it every time. Definitely not an agent. But even when automations get more complex, like one that sends unique outreach messages or makes outbound calls from specific numbers based on the recipient's country code, it's still not an agent. Why? Because it's a static, rule-based process. It just runs from A to B to C with no reasoning along the way. So the key difference is this: automations execute instructions. Agents make decisions. An agent doesn't just follow a script. It looks at the situation, understands what's happening, decides what to do next, and then acts. That means it can handle unexpected inputs, it can choose between different actions, and it can change its behavior based on context. That is why agents are such a big deal for the front office. If you think about what front office teams actually do every day, it's not a fixed workflow. They respond to inbound messages, qualify leads, answer questions, route conversations, book meetings, and follow up when needed. And the order of those things is never the same. One customer might ask about pricing, another might need support, someone else might just say, "Hey, I'm interested." A traditional automation breaks here because it expects a specific input. An agent doesn't. It understands intent and adapts. So, when we talk about an AI front office, we're not talking about a chatbot, an FAQ bot, or a smarter autoresponder. We're talking about an AI agent that represents your business. An agent that understands who the customer is, what they're asking, and what stage they're in, and then takes the right action on your behalf. And here's the important part: you don't need to be technical to build this. You don't need to know how to code. You don't need to understand machine learning or AI models. What you actually need is clarity. Clarity on what the agent should know, what it's allowed to do, and how it should behave. That's it. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to create an AI front office agent that can handle both inbound and outbound conversations through text and voice, understand customer intent, respond naturally, and take real actions, all without writing a single line of code. So let's stop talking about agents and actually build one. So the first thing we do is give the platform our company name so the AI knows which company it represents. Next, we select the category of our business, basically the nature of what we do. This could be physical goods, services, real estate, and so on. This step is important because it gives the AI a foundational understanding of the industry it's operating in. In this case, I'll choose physical goods because for this example, let's say I'm the owner of a fragrance e-commerce store. Now, we give our AI employee a name, we can auto-generate one, or we can choose it ourselves. In this case, I'll name it Sophie. We can also choose a gender and select how long the AI's responses should be. We can go from short to medium to long, and we generally recommend going with short. Then we choose up to 2 tones. For most businesses, we recommend something like professional and concise and formal and direct, but the tones should always match your company's voice. Next, we give the AI its knowledge source. The easiest way to do this is by pasting in your website URL. If you don't have a website, you can also upload files like PDFs, Word documents, Excel files, or CSVs. These files become the AI's knowledge base, meaning where it gets its information from. If you don't have a website or files, you can also book a training session with an expert, and they'll train the AI for you. In this case, we do have a website, so I'll paste it in and click continue. What's happening now is that the platform is going through all the pages of my website and it's extracting as much relevant information as possible. So the AI starts with the right context and knowledge. Once this is done, we can start chatting with the AI. At this stage, it's more of a prototype. It may make some mistakes because it's not fully trained yet. The fine-tuning process takes less than 5 minutes, so some information may be missed, but already gives you a very good idea of the potential of a front office agent. This is essentially a playground where we can start testing. For example, we can call the AI agent to test its voice capabilities. The voice feature can be connected not only to a website chat widget, but also to real phone numbers, WhatsApp calls, and more. We can also choose whatever language we want. Now, let's go back to the chat interface. For clarity, with a front office AI employee, we can chat in any language. English is the default, but you can message it in whatever language you want. So in this case, I'll say, I want to buy a perfume. The AI asks what kind of scent I'm looking for. It gives me a few options and asks if I have a specific budget. I'll intentionally go outside the options it suggested and say I want an oud fragrance. The AI then gives me more details about specific fragrances and asks questions to better understand my needs. These clarifying questions can be customized based on what you want the AI to ask. I'll say my budget is between 200 and 300 euros. It asks more follow-up questions so it can recommend the most relevant product. I'll say I want amber and white leather, again, going outside the predefined options. At this point, the AI recommends a product that matches with my preferences. It tells me the price, which is 255 euros, so it's within the budget, and it matches the amber and white leather profile. It also sends me the product link and asks follow-up questions. I can then ask about shipping, and the AI gives me shipping information based on the knowledge it has. And just so you know, the AI can handle much more complex tasks than this. For example, I can ask it to track my order. The AI will ask for my tracking number, and once it has it, it can automatically check where the order is and where the parcel is. Now, this is just one example, but the same AI isn't limited to customer support. The exact same agent can qualify leads, handle sales conversations, book appointments, and decide when to involve a human. It doesn't just answer questions, it understands intent and chooses the next best action. So instead of just talking about that, let me actually show you what this scenario looks like. I'm going to call MessageMind's sales agent and the AI is going to answer the call and book me in for a demo. Let me show you.
Hey there, welcome to MessageMind. We're powering the future of customer conversations. What can I do for you today?
Hey there, I just saw your ad and I'm quite interested. I need to start automating my my business with AI.
Great to hear you're interested. What kind of business do you run and what are you hoping to automate first?
So I have a fragrance e-commerce store and I need to automate WhatsApp, Instagram. Yeah, those two mostly.
Got it. You're focusing on WhatsApp and Instagram. Makes sense. How many customer contacts do you typically get each day?
I get about 20 to 30 messages per day.
Perfect. That helps. And what's the name of your fragrance store?
It's Anomalia Paris, Anomali Paris.
Thanks, Anomalia Paris. Got it. And what's your full name so we can personalize the setup?
My full name is Matt MessageMind.
Thanks, Matt. Let's lock this in. Could you confirm the best email address for you? I'll spell it back after you share it.
Yeah, sure. My email address is info@messagemind.ai.
Just to confirm, that's info@messagemind.ai. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that is correct.
Perfect. Now, what's your current time zone, just so we can pick the right demo slots?
Yeah, I'm currently in New York.
Great, that's Eastern time. Let me check the next available demo slots for you right now. One moment.
Okay.
We've got several open slots over the next few days. For example, on January 20th, we've got times starting at 3 o'clock a.m., 3:30 a.m., 4 a.m., and continuing every half hour. What date and time would work best for you?
I mean, 3 a.m. is way too early for me. I'm going to be sleeping at that time. Is there something like in the mornings or afternoons or maybe evening?
I hear you. Those early slots won't work. Let me narrow it down and find some morning or afternoon times for you. Hang tight. We've got an 11 o'clock in the morning slot available on January 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 26th. Which day works for you?
Yeah, let's do the 21st. Yeah, you said 11?
Exactly. January 21st at 11 in the morning. Let's get that booked. What channels would you like to automate? Just confirming WhatsApp and Instagram, correct?
Yeah, that is correct. Correct.
You're all set. Your demo is booked for January 21st at 11 a.m. Eastern. You'll get a confirmation email shortly. Anything else you need right now?
No, thank you so much. This was great.
Glad to hear it. We're here anytime. Take care.
Bye-bye. This is where you really see the difference between simple scripted chatbots and an AI agent that can reason and take action. Once we're happy with this, we can move forward and finalize the AI setup. There are different plans available depending on your needs, and there's a 14-day free trial on the starter plan, which we'll use here. After that, we arrive at the main platform. It's completely no code, very minimalistic, and designed to be user-friendly. The first thing we do is go to the AI lab and then into AI training. In the prompt section, we control the AI's behavior. We can define how it speaks, how it responds, when to escalate to a human, specific scenarios, and conversation logic. Then we have the AI voice. This section controls everything related to voice, like adding languages or changing the voice type. Then we have the knowledge section. This is where all the company data lives. We can add different knowledge sections, upload files, add text, and even import products. Speaking about products, this leads us to third-party integrations. Under connections, we can access integrations. For example, we can enable a currency conversion integration so the AI always knows live exchange rates. We can also connect to our website builder. In this case, my fragrance store is built with Shopify, so we can connect it directly. This gives the AI access to real-time product data, order updates, inventory, and much more. There's a dedicated video about this linked in the description below. If you need a custom integration, for example, with a specific CRM or an external system you don't see here, you can book a free call with MessageMind. The team will build the integration for you with no code required on your end. Once integrations are set up, we go back to the AI lab and into the AI sandbox. Here, we choose the channel we want to test, for example, the website chatbot. This is a testing environment where you can try everything before going live. When we're ready to launch, we can go back to connections, click on channels, and here we see all available channels: website chat, WhatsApp, SMS, calls, emails, Facebook Messenger, Instagram, and more. Let's open the website chat as an example. You'll find a step-by-step tutorial showing exactly how to install the widget. It's very quick and very simple. Now, let's fast forward. All channels are connected, and again, no code with clear tutorials for each one. If we go to the web inbox in the messaging section, we can see all conversations in one unified inbox: SMS, calls, WhatsApp, Messenger, Instagram, website chat, email, everything in one place. We can also start conversations directly from here. If we go back to the home page and open the contacts section, this works like a CRM. Every person who interacts with us becomes a contact. We can track conversations, add labels, and manage relationships. We also have a campaign section. This is where we can run outbound campaigns and build automations, like the ones I showed you earlier. At the top right, we also have a team section where we can add team members and assign specific roles. That's essentially how the platform works. It's completely no code, very fast to set up, and designed to make building and deploying AI front office agents as simple as possible. Thanks again for watching. If you did like the video, don't forget to subscribe, and it's time for you to create your AI agent.